How the Grinch Stole Christmas, but it's Trump. Down in Washingtonville, every Democrat and Republican was eagerly awaiting the great holiday, the publication of the list. They hung up CNN headlines like stockings, prepped their celebratory Twitter posts, and gleefully debated whose reputation would be the first to go into the furnace. But Trump, living in his golden cave at Mar-a-Lago, did not share the cheer.
They'll discuss my adventures. They'll look at the photos. A huge disaster, a total catastrophe.
He grumbled, adjusting his extra-long tie. He hated the noise of the printers churning out judicial transcripts. He hated that Disclosure Christmas was overshadowing his own rallies. And then, in his orange head, a wonderful, awful, and very high-rated idea was born. He found his loyal dog, J.D. Vance, tied a single reindeer antler to his head with Scotch tape, and fashioned a special prosecutor costume out of some old red velvet curtains. While Washingtonville slept, Trump broke into the FBI archives. He bagged the folders of names. He bagged the hard drives of video. He even bagged an old address book where Bill Clinton's contact info was circled with a little red heart.
Fake news. Never happened.
He whispered, stuffing gigabytes of compromat into a giant sack labeled MAGA. Suddenly, he heard a rustle. It was little Bill Clinton, who lived in a corner of the FBI building, giving depositions 24 hours a day.
Santa Donald?
Bill squeaked.
Why are you taking our files? We wanted to see who was on page 400.
But Trump was too smart and too quick.
I'm just taking them to my workshop, my little friend. I'm going to fix the dates and the signatures, and then I'll bring them right back. Believe me, it's the most honest word in the history of words.
And, with a wink, he nudged Bill out of the way. Trump climbed to the peak of Mount Capitol, ready to dump the sack into the abyss of oblivion. He waited for the screams of horror. He waited for Washingtonville to wake up and weep once they realized the dirt was gone. But instead of crying, he heard laughter. The inhabitants of the town, citizens, Hollywood stars, and congressmen came out into the streets, held hands, and began to sing.
The do, files do. We still know you're a rascal, do.
Trump stood there, frozen. He realized then, the Epstein files weren't just papers in a sack. It was the way they felt about him as president.
They already know I'm an asshole, with the files or without them.
They say that on that day, for the first time in 30 years, his brain actually started to work. He went back down, he returned the files, but only the ones where his own name didn't appear. Don't forget to subscribe, and Merry Christmas.